hard and with force. And right now, the Miami Heat not doing it defensively.
Well, offensively, a little bit of
The bench, Brad Stevens, he's been a fine acquiring him.
That's going to be blocked. Last time the Heat played a Game 7 was 2012 against the Spurs. Butler a little bit strong. Big three back in the day when he had his feet nearly out of bounds. His heel stayed inbounds. Butler a little bit too. Jimmy spins, and he missed it. For the tie. Butler rejects the screen. High arcing shot that didn't. Tatum guarding Butler. Adebayo sets a good screen. Oh, beautiful spin move, and Jimmy Butler with his second pounds and 2 steals. And we're still in the first quarter. A little bit of everything. Left-handed, lays it up, rolls around, won't go, gets the rebound. In the paint, jumper, got it. Jimmy Butler.
The way that Grant Williams is defending.
Shot clock winding down, falling away. Butler not that time. Butler, the spin, gets inside.
And the press spin is one weakness, is the three-point shot. That's his third tonight.
Butler the drive, gets inside, banks it home. Another 40-point. Butler brings it up the floor. Butler drives, goes inside. It's good. Butler on a drive. Butler keeps his dribble alive, pulls up, jump shot. Shot won't go. Hook with the rebound. 6 to the Spurs. And obviously came back and won the championship in 7. Jimmy Butler's floater won't go. Shot clock at 6. Butler with the jump shot. Robert Williams the rebound.
And he's shooting it so well. He doesn't need to play in traffic as they sag against Butler. And they're all hurt, and they're all playing.
God, that was such a great line. He was so tired of giving up. Lowry and Butler play catch. Horford daring him to shoot the 3.
Generate good looks. The last 3 minutes is not what we wanted, but before that, I was actually okay with the looks they were getting with his missed some open ones.
Great basketball by Jason Tatum. Give it up early, re-space as Butler drives it to the rim, and misses it.
Jimmy Butler stripped by Horford, comes out the top.
Unbelievable. But every time it started on the defensive end.
Butler trying to approach 2 minutes remaining here in the second. Butler. Shot won't go. Brown the Horford. Butler's jump shot. Brown here in the first quarter.
This is like the third quarter explosion by Miami in Game 1.
This score right now is stunning.
Great bounce back performance.
Butler fakes. Jump shot is good. Over. Smart now on Butler. Jimmy Butler across the lane. The floater's up and good. Jimmy Butler.
Trust of the Heat and the intensity of the Celtics looks great.
Butler.
Perimeter player now because they don't want him on Adebayo.
Butler leans in, draws a foul on Jalen.
Too many transition points for Boston.
Butler, jumper's good. He'd have turned it around nicely here in this period. Butler saunters to the right side. Jump shot is good.
One of the other 4 guys, everybody knows that. And why are you out there when we need you in the post area?
Meanwhile, just 12 for all of Game 5. Average about 20 during the regular year. Reverse layup, no. And a late whistle. First quarter, Miami leading by 6. Butler hangs, can't finish. Dedmon with the putback, no, but a foul.
Starting in a big game like that.
Potentially a championship team, certainly a title contender. Butler gets the bounce. Almost 20 points and 10 rebounds. He had never done that before in his life, he said. Rebound by Tucker again. Goes his first basket since that 3 at the end of the first quarter. Jump stop, Butler connects from the mid-range.
I just said it too many times. The defense has been terrific by Miami. They have not let up. Had him up for plays. He hasn't had it very much of that.
Just the 1 field goal attempt since halftime.
Missed scoop. That's how the game has been all night long.
Butler penetrates, missed the layup, and finally Philadelphia.
In games 3 and 4 with the return of Embiid and the emergence of Harden. Jimmy Butler leans into it, completely took that game over. Butler working against Harris, the spin. Boy, he's been aggressive here at the start. And Butler 10 to shoot. Butler against Maxey, the spin. This is where he's so deadly that manages. Grant, the last 2 games are down.
And give Philadelphia credit. They have really taken him out of the game on the.
This is when Harden started to take the game over the other night. What does this night have in store for us?
With all the injuries that they've gone through, there's a mental toughness with this ball club. And Jimmy Butler, once again,
the feel of the basketball in that right hand as he deals with that torn ligament in his thumb. Here comes Butler to the. Already a couple of field goals for the MVP finalist. Butler, beautiful fake. Offensive.
Miami can live with 5 while taking 3-pointers and not getting the ball inside to Embiid. And Miami 4 of 19 from the 3-point line.
Butler, the fake, masterfully done. A number 8 slot with some elite company at NBA royalty. Jimmy Butler. Here's Butler, 36 points, looking for more, elevates, and buries another. Now this reverses the trend of his fourth quarter struggles in this series as Butler. Here comes Butler, elevates, 3-pointer.
2 points of the game come from Harden. Here is Butler racing in and banking it home.
Best arena in the league.
Really?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We talked about it as players.
Butler gets loose and
Position to get to the corner, and then when you receive the pass, you step out of bounds.
Butler gets fouled by Embiid. All right, well, you're in game. Butler has 18. Butler pull up. No. Rebound down.
That wasn't just coach speak either about their shot quality, as Jimmy Butler able to turn the corner and
Score the first 33 minutes of this game. 13 points since. Butler able to
Playoff wins list. It's his coaching resume.
The scoring opportunities for the 76ers.
That's a clean look and too close, too easy. Butler looking for a seam, slices in, and he'll shoot free throws. It's only the 5th made 3 of the night for the Sixers. 5 of 19, off balance.
Secure the possession by getting the rebound, which they've struggled with this series.
Boy, Jimmy Butler,
Decision maker, usually gets a good shot on the offensive end. Couldn't finish on that one. The guys for the Heat are capable of stepping up, are comfortable, and have great depth this ball club.
Butler on a miss. Four of their 5 starters already have scored. As we've played just under 4 minutes, Butler finds his spot and hits. Games without Joel Embiid.
Well, they've been through adversity. They've bonded together.
And how impressed are you with this fight we're seeing from the Sixers?
Oh, very impressed. Showing a lot of heart right there. And Jimmy Butler, great compliment. So, as you said, a future Hall of Fame coach, and has his team feeling good here on the road with
Collins fouled him a couple of times before they finally called him. Here's Jimmy. Pressure from behind. He hits after getting over Cleveland. That's the night he hyperextended his knee. Butler on the drive. Flips it up. Bam! Hammers it down. That's 6 points and 3 rebounds. Going to work. Oh, net by a Conwood.
He's a guy, for the Hawks to have a chance, he's got to play well. He's got to score the basketball.
Jimmy Butler helped get the Heat to the finals 2 years ago. Butler scores and is fouled, and he's hurt 2 after 1. Atlanta led by 7 at halftime, but a 21-0 run by Miami. Up 2-0 in the series, up 10 here early in the 4th. After a Butler dunk, Butler misses that one. Rebounded by
Bench unit with Bogdanovich and DeLon Wright and Okongwu
to take the lead with 90 seconds to go. Butler 4 and 3. That's good. Jimmy bucket.
No call. It's a play on. Butler switch. Maneuvers for 2. Crafty. 77-66. Miami. Butler called on Gallinari's 488 Heat. Butler uses the Lowry screen, splits defenders, and doesn't get the roll. Butler drives. Olay defense. Butler with a shot clock winding down. Fires. Oh, yeah! Jimmy Butler, third straight year leading Miami to the playoffs, misses that mid-range. Atlanta, a 3-0 lead. Butler will fire a three and hit it. With him, you double him, he's going to find an open teammate more times than not. Butler on the turn, air ball, rebound. Donovich with 21 seconds left in the opening quarter. Jimmy to the paint, to the rim, missed it. Rebound down to John. Jimmy Butler gets a screen from Devin. That's all he needed. Draws another foul. This one's going to Hunter this year averaging 13 points a game. Butler on the keeper. Got it all the way to the basket, missed it. Butler gets the screen from Bam and fires. It's good. Butler against Ball, gets by him, gets fouled by Plumlee. That'll be Mason Plumlee's sack in the lead. Heat trail by 5. We got 5 on the shot clock. To the Butler pull up and knocked down.
For a guy in his 4th season.
He's having a career year in almost every way. Butler with a beautiful drive and finish.
Him to attack, get to the middle of the floor, and go to the other side of the rim. That's just can't happen.
Tucker ripples tonight on 58% shooting from downtown. Jimmy, dotted line jumper. That's his 14. Miami ahead by 13. Butler, tough jumper, and he gets fouled by Isaiah.
Here's Butler. Oh, what a screen by Denman, and Butler hits. Or something like that. He's part of the. I was talking with Rob Schaefer today. He puts him on the 4-pound All-Stars as Butler drives and scores a better defensive team. But this is about the time where the Bulls were able to make a comeback. They didn't have any surge in them. Good play by Vucevic. Butler fouled. Vucevic commits it.
And I would say I thought that whole thing about them passing as Butler gets into the mid-range and gets a good.
And then Durant got hurt. And the Celtics just completely turned it around. Butler rattles that one. Tatum on Butler. Butler mishandles momentarily. Gets it back. Finds that elbow. And Horford with the foul.
And he came out with in their zone. And Grant Williams was afforded a wide open 3 zone.
Butler sees an opening, goes right at White. Oh! And as Brown bumps into him, knocked. 4th quarter. All even. 2 teams battling for perhaps the top spot in the Eastern Conference. The Heat.
Great game. Sabonis missing his 3rd in a row. Here's Butler probing for the baseline shot. Overshot it. And this year, here's Butler ducking in. Would not get it off. We'll try again. And lead ahead by 17. Butler will try for 3, and he makes it. It's into the 4th quarter. Jimmy over DiVincenzo, and a foul. 2:15 to play. Heat trying to end the 4-game slide. Butler got it. Jimmy Butler's been chosen with Cleveland. Last year with the Lakers, this year with the Sixers before the February 10th trade. Oh, Jimmy buckets. 3 on the shot clock. Jimmy flings it up. Jimmy, 15-footer.
Love these guys that are big and long, and 6'5" to 6'8", that can play multiple positions. Show great versatility crew with that personal 8-0 run right now for them.
Butler pump faking and missing. No rhythm. It's in a row made by Poole. It's a 19-0 run for the Warriors to open the quarter, and an air ball for Butler. Even in the lead. 10 on the shot clock. Butler's jumper, short. Rebound down to DeAndre Jordan. For 9. Miami 16 for 16. Butler on the move, and he draws a foul. This one will go on to 3:22 to play. Miami down by 4. Where do they go? Jimmy Butler, and he answers. First score of the 4.
The youngster Isaiah Livers. He's a shooter. Jimmy Butler through contact. Wilson's going to go.
Turnaround jump shot. 3 on the shot clock. Butler probing into the paint. In trouble. Markkanen knocked it away.
three-point shooting big men. The trend that we see now regularly, he was doing it way before then. He's a good offensive rebounder and so big and long on the weak side of the basket.
Butler with a slam dunk. He snuck
Attempts a game. You got to defend him without fouling. Very good free throw shooter.
These will be the Heat's first free throws of the game. 10-point Heat lead, half of what it was. Butler gets fouled on his way up by George.
A short clock again, under 5 seconds. The zone flattening them out.
Contested three, just got rimmed. Gone with Bam almost this entire quarter after picking up his third foul. Jimmy came up short but drew a. They're 22-2 tonight. They're 48% from three. 2 on the shot clock. Butler missing from downtown. He's above 500. Butler gets a screen from Bam. Why not?
Bam as he cuts and is able to deliver it right in the perfect spot.
Bobby Portis Jr. He's had a big time year for Milwaukee. Straight on Bam. Out of the Kumo, John, one of the most frequent free throwers in the NBA.
On behalf of the homies over at Jockey, Bucks fans, get up out your seats if you want.
Unstoppable when he gets it going, and then as a playmaker too, with Kyle Lowry out, he's been the guy who's handled the basketball. This should again allow Miami to push up and challenge those three-point shooters more effectively. Not
Tucker alone. Kaboom! P.J. Tucker, the leading three-point percentage shooter in the 4:45 left in the fourth quarter. Cards on the tabletop.
Butler with some strong defense by Ayo.
Their columns are so long at 7 feet with the ability to catch and finish.
Jimmy Butler underneath gets Miami 6 from the field, 7 of 9 from the line. On the spin, got a bump, didn't get the call.
Don't be content to shoot jumpers. Go at Miami.
Butler raising up in the paint and knocks down the midi. The Allen Houston shot, and there was Charlie Ward tackling P.J. Brown. Knicks get
Russell exclusively, which feels like much of the narrative is wrong.
Jimmy Butler missing the mid-range.
Into whatever move he chooses.
Butler trying to make him work at the other end. Off the glass with the left hand. Butler behind the Yurtsevin screen. Couple nice fakes, and Butler doing a little light work.
Here comes Jim. Through the defense for his first score of the game with 8 on the shot clock. Here comes Jimmy by Bridges. Missed it. Rebound.
To run some double teams at him. We saw Jimmy on the last possession leave his man.
Butler over the big man Powell. One hand. Heat leading by 9. 9 minutes to play in the third. Butler gets free. Puts it in.
Prevented them from taking the lead because they have been shooting the ball much more effectively.
Heat need to reboot on the offensive end. It's bogged down. Up against Jimmy Butler. Good screen by Bam. Jimmy into the paint for the turn. That's his wheelhouse right there.
He's their playmaker. He'll play the 4 and the 5, but really physical defender, versatile. If you remember, he can guard a lot of positions. Lean in, draw fouls, and get himself to the free throw line.
He's got 15 fourth quarter points. Butler could not answer. Rookie Edwards. Turns the corner. Got it! Jimmy Butler!
They're not a pace team. 27th in pace, so they play a half-court game. Butler, man. Herb's 4 up there with 10 apiece. Butler all the way to the hole. Strong. 2.5 to play in the third. Jimmy Butler carving it up inside. And
the thing Miami does is really good. They don't set Jimmy Butler a lot of screens out really high. They set him low, so if you go under, he's at 50.
Jimmy Butler, mid-range game over Herb.
That's tough.
1.5 steals per game.
I mean, he's their top leading defender. When you talk about being an anchor defensively, Bam at a...
Kuzma has the assignment on Butler. And that'll be a foul against Kyle Kuzma. Jimmy Butler gets to his spot and hits.
And that is his spot. Finish at the rim.
Butler with a step back. It's short. Thomas Bryant has the rebounding. Butler.
He actually brought that
game of runs in the NBA. Butler turns the corner on Plumlee, puts on the brakes and puts it in off the glass. Shooting under 35% from the field. Butler drives in, made it look easy. John, that's how the game started. Remember, Butler had...
And we will paraphrase it for you later tonight, what Pop had to say about Coach Jimmy Butler. Turns it. Butler drives in, takes on Eubanks. Dedmon hammered it. You ever been to Reading, Pennsylvania, by the way? There's a nice school.
That got Drake up. Here's Butler denied by Precious. An excellent rebounding team. Here's Butler, hop step. And the shot doesn't go. Second chance. He'd have won 3 straight. One last night at home against the Clippers. Butler denied, stays with. With the refs, Raptors do have a foul to give. Here's Butler's sidestep. They get the stop. Lockdown mode. Butler takes it, doesn't go. Butler's played 40. Long 2. In and out. Pascal.
That's outstanding.
Heat with a 1-point lead. Butler on the pull-up, sticks it. Point advantage. 2:15 left in the half. Butler probing, driving, and drawing the foul. No points. It's a 7-point game. Butler drives in, missed it. Winslow with a rebound, and we get a Clippers foul. Butler gets the screen from Bam. Tough shot. Missed it badly. Rebound of Winslow.
Shooter, and he can really guard. And he's got toughness.
Oh! So do you like him because he's from Houston? His Bucks. First assist for Barrett. He's got 13 points. Butler breaking it down to the other end. Tough finish and one. In the spring. You got Casey Okpala, former first-round pick, who's been out as well.
Made it easy. Butler against Ariza for the pull-up. That's Jimmy's range right now. As the Heat almost won their 4th championship back in 2020. Jimmy Butler with a late 8 assists and 6 rebounds. That's the league's all-time triple-double king.
Butler, then rather silent, just the first quarter dunk to date. Goes in on Trey, up over Capella, short. Rebound Collins. Just a little over 2 minutes to go in the period. And Jimmy Butler shoots over Trey. Rebound Hunter.
Has been contagious. Butler drives in on Siakam. Block. Bam. Foul by
Yurtsevin has started the last 9 games, averaging a double-double. Almost 13 points, 14 rebounds. Butler, no?
He's been fantastic tonight. Playing big, balanced attack.
Butler. Nice.
Line, you've got to be able to react quickly.
Sixers defense has been good since Joel came back in.
Things.
Butler facing up. Second game back for Jimmy Butler. He missed.
Jimmy penetrating on Bogdanovich, who commits the foul. 20 left in the third quarter. Butler, he plowed right through the Jews, who scored all 16 of his points in the first quarter. Butler breaking through. Yurtsevin left. Butler gets the screen from Lowry all the way to the paint. Got it. Screen assist.
The Warriors have responded. 15-3 Miami run, 10-2 Warrior answer. Now you're watching the mid-range have been excellent.
He's a nice feel for the game, too. To run pick and rolls with him. He's got good hands.
And Butler, he's the charge king. That was really nice. And Butler, speaking of really nice, good.
And that is the veteran player in him.
10-year pro with a ring. Butler trying to get his first ring with Miami. A 37% three-point shooter, Butler. On the drive. Glenn went up down to 5 already. Butler's got to get to work here. Raising up for the jumper and coolly knocks it down. Lowry cuts through. 7 gets the switch. Butler fires. 7 sets the screen for Butler. Goes glass. And jump box down in his stance. Butler drives it, took the contact, and knocks the game.
Jimmy just kind of, played very patient and, not too much out of him.
Butler. Contact.
contact and all and one.
So good to have this man back. Something from outside, couple of scores from inside. Butler fakes, fires, and draws the first foul for 17 points, career high. 15 assists in this game. Yurt just left. Wizards have hung in. You need to finish. Jimmy. Oh, bigger. Shows you his value as a defender both on and off the ball. In and out. Harris with a rebound. Garrett screening for Jimmy, slicing in on the drive and scoring. That is Jimmy.
Ability to attack in the gaps, got good size, but that three-point shooting will make him someone they can rely upon to play.
Jimmy Butler just 1 for 7 in his first game back in a week. Banked that one in. That looks like
the offensive rebounds a game. I mean, that's how good he is and physical he is, to Eric's point.
Butler got contact after missing 4 games in a row. Butler drives and does not finish. So we get a
Jimmy Butler in his return to Chicago fires a longer. Stacey, that's a perfect example of the vision of Lonzo Ball, seeing the court and it develop as the play happens. Bulls are 4 for 15 from 3. Jimmy Butler goes window.
A good first half of basketball for both teams.
Jimmy Butler squared up the 3.
A study of stick-to-itiveness for Minnesota.
Butler underneath, can't get it to.
I love it. He's got 22 in the game, 4 of 10 from outside the arc.
It's a 10-2 Wolves run.
Got 3 for 7 from behind the long line already. Driving and 20 left in the third. Jimmy Butler against Sadiq Bey. Got a Lowry screen, got to the basket, could not. Lifts it to Jimmy Butler, clock at 12. Butler over Sadiq. Shot in. Butler with the drive, took a hit, missed the shot. Hey man, they're in good company with you as well.
That's right. Man, some outstanding years, and to be able to do something like that.
Butler hanging off the left. Get the roll on the 3. Butler over Harrell. Jimmy Butler. Butler has the rookie on him. Now a switch. His baseline jumper is long, and this is KCP has come back into the game for the Wizards, as has Kuzma. Here's Butler, the pull-up jumper. Butler against Kuzma. And he dropped
5 minutes that you played, I would say, this entire week.
Butler again.
Crowder.
Adebayo.
PJ Tucker.
Yep.
I mean,
Raul Neto has come in for Aaron Holiday. Now Butler, his pull-up jumper is good in the first half. Butler able to draw them. So Butler will slow things down. Go right past Avdia. And Jimmy Butler answers right back.
Bench with 2 fouls. Dwayne Dedmon just picking up his first. Butler probing, flipping, and drawing a foul.
Well, the Heat, one of the best defensive teams in the league because they protect that paint. But they are going to give up 3-point shots as a result of.
Played 4 years there. 129 games of college experience. Butler, nice. From the free throw line. They're ahead by 12 points. Butler, baseline pull-up. Oh, it's dropping.
We seem to be coming alive. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, daylight savings time there and a little bit of jet lag. All right, we'll rewind with Ron.
Turnovers in this half. He'd have only 3 points off of him. Butler got it. No foul, but he did get the. He got a track record of success against the Heat. Butler. Oh, he drew a 3rd foul on Jonas Valanciunas. The same for them. Quiet first half. Now he's got 12 points. 8 of them in this quarter. Oh, Butler again. Jimmy.